Does that look like lipstick to you? I ain't wearing no lipstick in my videos! Hey YouTube, I hope all is going well. So I have a problem with the theory of evolution, but it's not the same problem that a lot of Christians have. You know, a lot of Christians are upset that evolution is being taught in schools instead of creationism, but I have two problems with that, actually. Number one is, who's to say that evolution and God can't coexist? Who's to say that God even works within our time frame? And number two, I don't think that your beliefs on creationism have any impact on your salvation. So I don't think that evolution being taught as fact in schools is a threat. I think the biggest threat that evolution brings is its philosophy. People are taking evolution, Darwinism, and science and conflating it not only with morality, but with philosophy. Let's take a look at The Moral Landscape, for instance, by Sam Harris. Even Sam Harris, who's a hero for a lot of new atheists, doesn't have a solid grasp of the definition of science. He writes, "Science simply represents our best effort to understand what is going on in this universe, and the boundaries between it and rational thought cannot always be drawn." Did anyone catch that? He's describing philosophy. So when Harris titles his book The Moral Landscape, How Science Determines Human Values, with the definition of science that he uses, an equitable title could be called The Moral Landscape, How Sitting on the Toilet and Having a Big Think Can Determine Human Values. The real danger isn't that evolution is being taught in schools. The danger, in my opinion, is that Darwinism and evolutionism are being conflated with philosophy. Darwinism creates two insipid moralities. The first one allows you to be cruel to animals, or perhaps even other human beings, under the doctrine of survival of the fittest. On the other end of the spectrum, though, Darwinism elevates the status of animals to that of humans. You know, why not give apes human rights? After all, we're all related, right? Here's where things get dangerous. The philosophy of Darwinism and evolution leads to eugenics. On the positive side, we can breed a stronger race. We can breed people for their intended professions. Breed people to create better athletes, stronger minds. On the flip side of that, though, it clearly devalues human life. When we look at Nazi Germany, we see people breeding the human race to make it stronger by exterminating entire races and groups of people. Only under evolutionary philosophy and eugenics was it permissible by Nazi Germany to force thousands and millions of people into death camps and exterminate them. We always use Nazis as an example, and a lot of people think that's extreme, but eugenics actually hits closer to home than a lot of people think. We even see it today in Obama's spending budget. There was a special appropriation in Obama's 2012 budget, and I'm going to link to that down below so you can read it for yourself, but it states that of the funds appropriated under Title III of this act, not less than $575 million should be made available for family planning, reproductive health, including areas where population growth threatens biodiversity or endangered species. So eugenics isn't just something of the past that we study in history books, it's well and alive today. And to me, that's the true danger of evolution. It's not the fact that it's being taught in schools or that it threatens creationism, but it's the fact that Darwinism and evolution are being conflated with philosophy. It devalues human life, and we're seeing variations of this philosophy being used in the abortion and stem cell research debate. But those are just my thoughts, and I'd be interested to hear yours in the comments below. Please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.